Before we get started, I would love for you to hit subscribe on either the podcast or YouTube. If you are watching this on YouTube, it would mean the world to me for you to leave a comment or a like or a subscribe or all of the above. I am going to be putting YouTube comments every single month into a draw to win a place in the Academy of Angels, because I would love to grow this channel and I think it's an avenue for long form content for free. There are people out there who do not have the opportunity to have paid content or utilize paid content, and YouTube is a space that I can share my free content. So if you could do any of those things, it would mean the absolute world to me, and it also enables me to keep going. I love you. Let's go. Hello, my beautiful angels. My name is Kiki. I am a life coach for motherhood / midlife / money / building crazy big dreams. That's what I help women with, and I have helped women with this for the last 15 years. And it started off with working as a lecturer in early childhood, and then going on and working on a sleep forum and realizing how segregated we had made everything about our children and motherhood and life. And here we are. I basically help you design your perfect life and then create it from here. From my bedroom, my villa, my hotel, wherever the hell we have traveled to. I just do it from wherever. My favorite place to work is my bedroom. There's an office downstairs. It's just not the vibe. My bedroom is like my sanctuary. You can probably see like food and towels and all that kind of stuff. And that's just who we are. That's why we're here. We are just here to be ourselves, share who we are, share our dreams, and create and build them. So we are not going to share our manifestations with our friends. This is like, this is a universal law under Kiki's laws, because this deeply applies to women. This deeply applies to anyone that I come in my work with, because you can share it in my academy. All of the women in there are so supportive in the community. They are helping each other. They will like cheer each other on until the end of time. But when we try and share our manifestations with our friends, I'll tell you what happens. Firstly, our speech patterns change and we start talking about things, we dumb them down for our friends. So let's say you want to go and live in LA. Okay, you want to go and live in LA, and that's like an aspiring dream for you. And you go to your friends and they're all talking about like cool holidays they want to go on. And so you start talking about how you want to go on holiday to LA. But actually what you want to do is go and live in LA. Maybe you want to live in California. Maybe you want to live in wherever. And you have this dream and you like dumb it down to fit in with the crowd. And so because you kind of know, yeah, maybe your friends are different, and maybe you do have friends who you can talk about things that seem like they don't have a reality. So your friends might say to you like, oh, you want to go and live in LA? Why would you want to do that? It's dirty. Or they might say, but you're a teacher. This was like, you're a teacher. How are you going to go do that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And so automatically, because everyone else is applying their current reality, as some people might say, the 3D, like what is now, what is here and now, they are applying that so deeply to their what they can see in front of you, and they cut your dreams down. Your mind instantly accepts that, and it's like, okay, maybe I can't. And so you've pumped yourself up for days on end, or you've like written it down in your journal for weeks on end, or you've been dreaming about it as you cook your kids dinner, or when you're on the way to work, you're doing like an internal rampage about how you're going to make it happen, how you're going to build something else, how you're going to create income somewhere else. And then you go and see people. It might be your family, it might be your friends. It doesn't mean they don't love you, but it's never someone else's job to materialize what you know you are put on this path for. And so when we share our manifestations with our friends, this is almost instantly what happens. There are some people, if they're on the same wave as you, who will be absolutely fine with this and will pump you up. My husband, I will be like, oh, I feel like I'm fumbling, and he'll be like, tap me on the ass and be like, girl, you know what you're wanting, like, don't go any smaller, like, keep going, like, create the vehicle, just keep showing up, keep building what you need, do the thing. And so that you know the people that can do that for you, you know the people that it's safe for. And the challenge I find for women, especially in the mid of their life, is they have sometimes held these dreams for a really long time, and they have shame around the dreams. You don't want to materialize shame around a dream that is for you to take your next step in life. So they're not going to come together when you live, like Neville Goddard's The Double-Minded Man. You're living in two consciousnesses and you're separating them from each other. So what I need you to do, and this is why sometimes we have to let some friendships go, because we don't share our manifestations with our friends. We don't share our manifestations with our friends. We don't share our manifestations with our friends. We keep them safe until like the time is right, and we know we can express them and not wobble. Okay, so even if your friends were going to say like, oh, how would you make that happen? You'd be like, girl, I know what's going on. I can already see it. It's on its way. Like, I can visualize it. I can remember when I was telling people we were going to Bali in the December, I was telling people like the kids' activities and things were finishing up, and people were like, how? Like, what? Where? And I was just like, no problems. Like, it's just happening. We don't have flights booked. We haven't packed up anything. We haven't sold anything. We did that in 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. But I didn't share the how with anyone. But once I had shared that we were going, I was unshakable. And I had no idea how we were going. No idea. Zero. So when we decide not to share it with anyone, and it might even mean that you're not sharing it with your husband, it might mean that you're not sharing it with your kids, it's actually so that you can strengthen inside your confidence until you are unshakable. I want you to be such a conscious creator, like so passionate, like so confident, passionate, unshakable, like just gone all in on what it is that you actually want, and you're not going to give up. You're going to tap, you're going to meditate, you're going to pray, you're going to dance in your living room until it comes true. And when you can actually, anyone that has created something so crazy or big or, you know, extreme, you can taste it. You can literally taste it. You can feel it. You can feel it tingle through your body. It is not until then that we share this. You can share this in the comments in my YouTube videos, and I will cheer you on forever. You can come into my academy and share your crazy ass dreams that are huge and wild, and we will all cheer you on forever. That is all we are here for. We are a group of women who are consciously creating life in the Academy of Angels. You will find the link in my bio. But I want you to know that for now, unless you are unshakable, there is no reason for you to share it. And I know that you're excited because you can feel something coming. But the thing is with that excitement is that until you're unshakable in your confidence of it, you don't need to share it. My husband didn't know about my dream of Bali for several years, because I couldn't hold on to it. I couldn't hold it tight enough. I couldn't get that feeling. But there was a point where that feeling came, and whoosh, we did it within weeks. Okay, so This is what we do in the Academy of Angels. We have a whole process. We follow the process, and we follow that process day in and day out. It is the same as, like, you can apply it to any of these things. Losing weight, falling in love, finding a new job, creating a new business, dissolving relationships, starting relationships. We're becoming like so confident and so conscious and so clear on what we want, confident, conscious, and clear. And then we go ahead and we just create it, and we create it over and over and over again in our mind, in our thoughts, in our words. We start speaking differently. We start using different speech patterns. We start saying different things to people. We start putting on our makeup differently. We start wearing different clothes, and then we start to create a completely different reality. I love you. Come join the Academy if you're ready to change your life, and especially if you see the same pattern.